Hi there, human. Welcome, welcome to my cafe. Are, are you looking for some coffee? Oh, you were wanting to check out the cafe. Okay then. Why don't you come closer then, and we can go ahead and talk. Yeah, just come closer to my table right here, okay? Okay, good. Yeah. Hi there, human. Welcome to welcome to my cafe, the Talking Cat Garden Cafe. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm happy you've chosen to visit my cafe. Um, what do you think? First thoughts and everything. What do you think? Do you like the place? Does it look nice? I've tried to put some effort into decorating the place a bit, and adding all these plants and such. It is supposed to be the Talking Cat Garden Cafe, so I made sure to add plenty of plants, especially because I am quite a fan of plants. That's why I decided to make this not just a cafe, but a garden cafe. So I hope you enjoy the decorations and the plants and such, right? You do? Good. I'm really happy. I know it's not for everybody. Not everybody is as big of a fan of the plants. Some just, might just want a little cozy cafe to get their coffee, but I really enjoy not just, having a cafe, but I also wanted to combine it with my other enjoyments of plants and gardening. So I'm really happy that you enjoyed it. But do you have any questions? If not, I can go ahead and show you to a table or get to working on a coffee. If you do want a coffee, I know you said you were just checking out the cafe, but I assume you also are here for a coffee or something, right? Yeah. What's that? You want to know why there's no menu? Oh, well, you see, well, I've only really started kind of recently this cafe, and I had enough money to buy the building and stuff, but unfortunately I had to cut some costs somewhere, and well, all the decorations and all the plants and stuff, and even these cool little tables here. Do you see those little flower patterns on the table? I made sure to especially buy these tables because I thought it'd perfectly fit a cafe, but well, all this stuff, it kind of cost a lot, so unfortunately I had to cut a few costs. So as you can see, probably my table that I'm at right now, it's a little small. It's not really like the fanciest. It doesn't really seem like a table you would be, going up to order coffee. I don't even have a reception. I don't even have like a cash register or anything, but because I spent all the money on the other tables for the customers, course, I had to get this cheaper table for me to sit at, or, well, stand at. That and also well, I don't really have anything to make the cafe except coffee. I don't have any, there's no like food like muffins or we also don't really make tea here as well. It's just coffee, so honestly I kind of just decided to not make a menu then because it would honestly be a little embarrassing if the only thing on the menu was just coffee and that's it. So I decided it'd be best to just not make a menu for now until I can make a bit more money and add some new stuff to the menu first. But yeah, if you don't have any more questions, I mean, you can go ahead and take a seat if you would like. I gotta get a few things ready so you can go ahead and take a seat anywhere you like, any empty table or anything. And once you do that, I'll come to your table once you're ready and I'll ask for your order. Of course, as I said earlier, there isn't a lot of choices, but I'll ask you, I don't know, maybe you want multiple coffees, not just one, so I'll come ask you later. Just, you can go ahead and take a seat for now, okay? But, yeah, see you soon, I guess, but you can go and find a seat. Hold up 1 second there, human. Would you mind coming here to my table, please? Oh, there you are. Thank you very much, human. You can go ahead and have a seat right there in front of me. Now let me just set my newspaper down real quick and why hello there, human. Thank you for coming here. I do apologize for taking up your time and calling you here, but I had something I wish to tell you. You see, I saw you walking into this cafe, and I couldn't help but notice your clothing. It's quite nice on you, especially because you're such a cute little human. So of course any clothing would look amazing on such a cute human like yourself, but I couldn't help but notice that. Mind my words, I don't mean to be rude, but they don't look the most expensive. They look a little, if I were to say, a little bit cheap. And of course, once again, I mean no offense, but just couldn't help but to wonder to myself what a cute human like yourself could be doing wearing such poor clothing. I mean, it's such a shame. You're already so cute for a human, but you could look even cuter than you already are. But if I may ask you a question, and if you were to so kindly answer me, what exactly do you do for a living? What job do you work? I see, I see. Very interesting. I guess that would make sense why you're wearing clothing like this. It seems that perhaps you could use a bit of money. And well, if that's the case, if I were to be as bold as to ask for a favor, you see, I have quite a lot of money at my disposal. I have a lot of money to spare, and I was wondering if perhaps you would like to have some of it. I think it would do you a lot of good. I have, I would say, about $100 here. Of course, it's not the most, but all you gotta do for me is a small favor, and I could give you it, all of this cash for free. All you need to do is one very small favor for me. Nothing too big, of course. Just one small thing, and all of this money could be yours, human. And I think a cute, very cute human like you deserves it. So, would you mind listening to me about this small favor? All you need to do is simply... Oh, hi there. I don't mean to be a bother to you two, honestly, I'm kinda surprised you two are together, do you two know each other? I thought you were two separate customers. I do apologize, I didn't know you two were planning on sitting together. Oh, were you waiting here the entire time for this human? I do apologize. You could have told me you were waiting for somebody, and I would have guided them to your table. If that was the case, I do apologize. I do apologize for not doing that, but oh, calm down, okay? It's no bother. We are not at a party. I simply had something to ask the human. You've done nothing wrong, but Why don't you go ahead and continue what you were saying earlier? Oh, yeah, yeah, I was planning on asking, are you two ready to order, what coffee would you two like to order? You can go ahead and let me know. Oh, that's simple. I'll take one coffee. No sugar, no milk, just a plain coffee for me. And you, human, what would you like? Oh, a very nice order. But, well, you heard me in the human. Why don't you go ahead and get working on that coffee? Okay. Oh, um, yes, okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and get working on that coffee. I'll try to get it out quick, okay? Don't worry, I won't leave you two waiting for too long, okay? But, yeah, I'll, I'll get working on that. Yeah, see you too soon, okay? There. Finally, they're gone. But, as I was saying, I have but one small favor I must ask of you, human. You see, now that talking cat is finally away, preparing our coffees, would you mind doing a small little action for me? You see that giant Venus flytrap over there, right next to the table that the cafe owner sits at. Yes, that one. You see, that's a very, very special Venus flytrap, and you see, what I need you to do is I simply need you to get very, very close to the Venus flytrap and simply wave your hand in front of it. And of course, before you say, no, you are not going to be in any danger, that I assure you. It is very safe, but I simply wanted to play a little prank. That's all. It won't cause any real harm. It's just gonna activate the Venus flytrap a bit. That's all. Nothing to worry about, okay? But if you were to do this for me, all of this money could be yours, and all you would need to do is a just small favor. Nothing really. And you could have all this money to spend on whatever you like. So what do you think, human? Are you willing to do this small favor for me? Hmm? What's that? You look a little hesitant. You don't know for sure if you really want to do that. I see. You seem to not quite understand the situation. It seems the money I'm providing is not quite enough for you. Well, that's okay. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Such a cute human like yourself can make whatever decision you want. Though I must say, did you know that I know a lot of individuals, a lot of talking cats, a lot of humans, many of them, in all kinds of positions. Some of them politicians, some owners of businesses, some less savory than most. And well, one of them even owns the place you work at. And well, I happen to have heard recently that they might be planning to lay off a few workers, and they listed some names, and yours was one of them. But before you worry, I know how hard a worker you are. This may be our first time meeting, but I can see it in you. I can tell just from our brief conversation that you're such a hard worker. You don't deserve to be laid off like this, and you don't deserve to go through such struggles, so I was thinking, for such a cute and helpful human like you, perhaps when I meet your boss again in the future, perhaps I could put in a nice word for you. Perhaps I could let them know just how hard of a worker you are, though I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you're a very helpful, very hard worker, but would a truly helpful worker like yourself deny such a small favor? I don't know. It, it's just kinda hard for me to put in a kind word for someone who couldn't do but such a small, small favor for me. But don't worry, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it would be very, very helpful. And I know such a hard worker like yourself, such a helpful human like yourself would do such a kind act like helping a poor cat like myself. So, do you still not want to help such a poor cat like me? I'm only asking, but it's such a small, small favor. Oh, what's that? You've changed your mind. Well, that's wonderful. I always knew you would, 'cause you're such a helpful human, such a kind-hearted, cute human like yourself could never turn down such a small, small favor. But, well, I think you should go ahead and get to working, don't you think? I mean, that cafe owner, they're not the fastest worker, but they're gonna get our coffee done eventually, so you should probably get to working on our favor, my little favor, before they're finished. Don't you think so? Go ahead and get working now. I'll be waiting right here for you, okay? I hope you don't disappoint me, but get going. I have great expectations for you, human. What? What? What's that noise? Oh, no. Why? Why are they acting up now? I just fed them. Oh, no. I gotta stop them now before they get any worse. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's going on? They were just fine a second ago. Oh, there you are, human. So nice to see you when you completed my little favor for me. Very good job. You can go ahead and take the money now. I left it at the table for you. You can go ahead and grab it. Your reward. Oh, what's that? You wish to know what it is I'm holding? Oh, it's nothing too big. Just a small little seed. One that grows one of those giant Venus fly traps like the one you just messed with a second ago. Very valuable they are. Very expensive too. Did you know these giant Venus flytraps, they're not natural? They were actually made with the help of a few different talking cats who used a variety of spells and selective breeding to create this gigantic Venus flytrap. And well, it's actually the only one of its kind. This cafe holds the only seeds that were ever made. They were actually made directly at the commission of this cafe owner. They were commissioned by the very cafe owner of this cafe for a very, very large cost to make these giant Venus flytraps. But unfortunately, they weren't quite willing to share the seeds around, nor were they willing to sell them, but there's quite a lot of buyers who are interested in having this giant Venus flytrap in their collection. There's many humans and talking cats that would be willing to pay large amounts of money to get their hands on a seed such as this. A very, very large amount of money. In fact, I know one of those individuals, and they asked me to find the seed for them in exchange for a very, very large amount of money. But, oh, what's that? You don't like that I stole the seed? Nonsense. I didn't steal it. I simply borrowed it while the cafe owner was a little busy. I wanted to get one earlier, but they were just oh so rude. Every time I tried to get close to their office, they would shoo me away. They would never let me get anywhere close, but thanks to your help, human, thanks to your little distraction, I had plenty of time to borrow the seed while they were busy. But unfortunately, I must go now before the cafe owner is done calming down the plant. I must go ahead and leave, but before I go, I must thank you for your help. And one final word before I go. I know a cute human like yourself would never do such a thing, but I do advise that you do not tell anybody about what happened today. Of course, I know you won't, but once again, I have a lot of connections, and not all of them are the most kind. Not all of them are as kind as you, and well, let's just say I wouldn't be quite the happiest if I found out you said anything. And when I'm not that happy, sometimes I can't help but say a few words about it to my friends, and some of them, they don't have the best self-control. So, who knows what they might do if they find out that if somebody dared to make me sad. But I know you would never do such a thing. But bye for now. I do hope to see you again. But this is bye for now, human. I shall see you soon. But do spend that money I gave you wisely. But until later, bye bye.